Today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite guilt-free treat, kale chips. You could eat as much as you want of this and it's hardly any calories at all, and it tastes good. So it's really easy to do, and this is how you do it. Number one, you get your kale. You wash it really good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to remove this rib, the thick part of the leaf, because this does not taste very good when it's dehydrated. And I just use kitchen scissors and I just cut along this edge and I do it on both sides. Okay? And what it's going to look like when it's done is it's going to be a strip like this. Alright? And then what I do is I just tear it into manageable pieces. And this is shiny because what you do is I have a bowl full of this. I've been making them. And then I'll put in some olive oil. Now this bowl was completely full. That's a pretty good sized bowl here. And I added less than a tablespoon of olive oil. You don't want too much olive oil because it won't taste good. You want it barely on there. So it should look shiny. Okay? And what I do, notice it's on both sides, I'll just take the olive oil and I'll rub it between my hands and rub the leaf between my fingers like that. So just like this, right? So it gets shiny is what you're going for, not saturated. All right. By the way, aren't these gorgeous? These are sweet peas from my garden. Okay. Step 2, you place them on a cookie sheet. Okay? Line it with parchment paper if you want, because that'll prevent it from sticking. And what you do then is you'll season it. And let me show you what I use for the seasonings. So here's what I like to use for the seasonings. I like to use nutritional yeast. This stuff is protein form. It's really good. I know I wish they would change the name. Nutritional yeast sounds terrible, but it's a form of deactivated yeast. And basically they're like flakes. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. And a lot of vegans and vegetarians use this. I like it because it's just really good. And it's kind of cheesy tasting. And I think I'm lactose intolerant, so I use this now when I want a cheese type of flavor. And then the other spice I love is granulated garlic. I'll add onion powder and this pepper. This is hot shot, but you can use just black pepper if you want. And I just mix all these seasonings together. I put it in a container like this, and really there's no measuring here that I do. I just throw them all in there and mix it all together. So I guess you could say equal parts if you want. It's not a big deal. So once you place your kale leaves on the parchment paper, then what you're going to do is you're going to sprinkle the seasoning onto the chips. And because you use the olive oil, right, it'll stick to it. And you just flip it over, and I've already done this, so season on both sides because you want it to be really well seasoned. And then what you'll do is you'll just stick this in the oven. The lowest temperature your oven will go. Mine goes as low as 175. So this is what they look like when they've been in the oven and they start drying up. So this is a form of dehydrating. I like to use the oven more than the dehydrator because I feel like it goes quicker. And then when they're done, this is what they look like. They're dehydrated, they're well seasoned on both sides, and you can hear that they're very crispy. So let me taste one and tell you how good it is. Can you hear that crunch? I could really eat this whole bag, seriously, right now. So when you make these, make a lot. Use a seasoning of your choice. They are really good and they're guilt-free. So I like it because it gives you that crunch like a potato chip would, and yet the calories are so low, really, probably hardly any calories. I haven't done the research on it, but it's awesome. And also, so you feel like you're cheating, but you're not. and that's my favorite kind of treat. And this huge thing is a beet. I actually picked a bunch of these today from my garden, and look at all these leaves. So you can also do beet chips, same process. So you see I've already cut off some of the leaves, and I'm going to go ahead and make some beet chips too while I'm at it. So I hope you'll try this out. It's a very, very tasty treat, and it's good for you. And if you have kids, don't tell them what it is. All right, thanks a lot for watching. As always, hope your gardens are thriving, and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.